Hi, Scorpio. Welcome into your reading. Okay, so we're reading for the third week of October. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy here. I mean, I like to read preliminary messages to see how they apply. Either this is talking about your energy, or some of you are dealing with your mom, or you are a mom, or there's like a thing with the mom here. Nurturing, loving, kind. I think you're looking for your stability. I think you're looking for a place to settle roots. And that's the vibe I'm getting here from this card. All right, so let's move on and see what else is going on with you. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what's the situation for Scorpio, please? What's the situation for third week? Thank you. Approximately. Time and energy is fluid, guys. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And when I say time is fluid, for some of you it's already happened. Others of you it's happening now. Others of you it's going to happen a few weeks from now. You're not all going through the same thing at the same time, and you're not all dating the same zodiacs, and you're not all in the same cycle with somebody. So please keep that in mind, because they are just general readings, and we try to grab as much of the audience as we can. Also, if you're new to my channel, you are my queens, male or female. Incoming energy are the kings, male or female. Okay, what else is coming towards them? What the shit is that? Let me have one or two more, please. Oh, okay. What don't they see coming? What don't they see coming? No, Scorpio, why? One more, please? Or okay. Interesting. Well, let me have one more. What the heck? What? Guys, you have some weird shit going on here. I just want one more, please. But that was interesting what just fell out. I'll tell you in a moment. Oh, my God, my heart feels heavy right now for you. What's their advice for this? Okay, one more, please. Okay, outcome, please. Let me have one more, please. Thank you. Okay, I understand. Now, the overall message of the week is going to be this Ace of Pentacles. the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is, for all intents and purposes, truth-telling, or being honest here with somebody, laying your cards on the table, getting things all out there. In business, it's about contracts and signing on the dotted line, or new communication is opening up, things like that. So communications are opening up in regards to business or in your love life. So please take it as it is. That's going to apply, and we're going to see why it applies throughout your week. Now, in your recent past, you had some sort of ending, some sort of betrayal. And then this left you sad and hopeless in a situation. There's some guilt, there's regret from the recent past. So then you focused your energies inwards, and you started working on yourself. Okay, with this Eight of Pentacles, you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna work hard, make my money. And then the Seven of Swords. This is sneaking, this is ghosting, this is cheating, this is an affair. I don't know what this is. This can also be something where you were thinking how to be clever with a certain situation, because more or less it feels more like that. I feel like this is, you were trying to be strategic in doing something here. You were calculating something, because you pulled your energy back here with the Hermit, and you were trying to make a wise decision. So you were trying to be stealthy in regards to something. And I think it had a lot to do with inviting somebody out for drinks or coffee or whatever this is. Maybe somebody invited you out. I don't know. But this instantly started your healing process with the Four of Swords, because somebody came here and said, you know what, let's work things out. Let's collaborate. Sometimes this could talk about third-party situation, but we'll see in a moment. because I don't really see any other threes. So this feels like more like about a collaboration of sorts. If this is work related, some of you are trying to heal because you're overexhausted and tired from working so hard. And now you're going to be working with a team, and that's going to alleviate some of the pressure that you're dealing with, thus the communication over there. But if this is love related, this is somebody coming in to collaborate with you. They're like, somebody here is like, you know what? Let's go chat. This relieves you. And you're like, okay, let's go do this. So let's see what's going on here. Because in your situation right now, the energy that you've got going on is the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. This is you considering leaving some sort of union, a marriage, a commitment of some kind. And when I say commitment, you're committed to school, you're committed to your job, you're committed to your family, you're committed to your marriage, an institution of some kind that you're committed to. You're debating whether you should leave it or not, like cut your losses. Others of you can be the flip, where you're thinking about how to get into this union here with somebody, but it takes some sort of sacrifice in order to do this. When we clarify, I'll get the details. And believe you me, when I get the details, the whole story is going to unfold like a rose, and you will see. So right now, this is what you guys are dealing with. The Hierophant and the Five of Swords. See, the Five of Swords is a bittersweet card. This person's like, you know what? I'm going to take 5 swords because I want to, but I can't carry them all. So it's like getting the promotion, but, you know, leaving something behind. It's like winning the person, but leaving another piece of you behind. You see, these are like the friends. They're like, it's just not worth me arguing and fighting. Sure, you win, but I'd rather not deal with you anymore. It's like one of those things. Let's see how this applies. And this has everything to do with something that you've been committed to or want to commit to. Now, here, let's go into the future positions. What's coming towards you is the Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So when I first got this card, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I was like, okay, these are just breadcrumbs. And it's interesting because somebody in my comment, I read everyone's comments, by the way. By all means, please leave me your comments down below. They not only help the channel, but you help others in the community feel like they're not alone. Now, back to this. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, someone's like, oh, thank you for making me understand what breadcrumbs are. Breadcrumbs is when it's not enough for you, when you don't feel emotionally secure, when somebody is giving you just enough so you stick around in their orbit until they figure out what they want. But that does you no favors. Like, that's like you being a welcome mat. Aside from that, you're one of those zodiac signs, though, Scorpio, that you're fully aware of what that is and what it means, and you won't tolerate it. You just won't. So I don't know if this is being done to you or if you're doing this to somebody else. But because this is going on, because this is happening, you're at a crossroads in your life, or you will be, and you're debating. And usually the Two of Wands in the upright position tells me, it usually denotes that you're going to do the new thing. You're going to go forward. You're not going to go backwards. And you're going to take the decision of where you're either going to go do something alone and leave something behind, or you might move forward with a decision that you have in your mind, because this is not enough for you, okay? And you're starting to realize that this is just not, this is breadcrumbs. These are peanuts. I want the fucking bakery. And again, it goes back to the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands, because you now know that something's got to go. It can be an energy, it can be a person, it can be an old job. You know what it is. You're the discerning adults. Apply it to your lives. What you don't see coming is, and before, I find it interesting because you hear me when I'm dropping the cards. No, Spirit, give me one more. There are reasons why I do that. So let me explain it as I break it down for you. At first, I got the Three of Swords, and I was like, oh no, Scorpio, no, why? And you know this is a profoundly painful card, okay? The Three of Swords to me is the shittiest card in the deck. Out of 78 cards, this is the most painful. And it just feels like part of our heart is dying. That's what the black part of the heart denotes. This is profound pain. This is heartache. This is heartbreak. Now, after that, I got the Ace of Pentacles. I was like, what? this makes no sense. And then I had a bunch of chunky cards out there. And in the chunky cards, I saw soulmate. I saw 2 cups. I saw the devil. I saw toxicity. I saw something narcissistic. I saw something where somebody lives in their head. I also saw, what did I see? Burdens. Just the love is there, but it's like a struggle and a half. So, granted, I understand the 3 of Swords, but then the Ace of Pentacles, I was like, this is a new beginning, guys. So I don't know if some of you are going through this heartache and you get a new opportunity, which is why you have the 5 of Swords, cutting your losses. You win some, you lose some. Here's you losing something, but also winning something. So I don't know if some of you are having a heartache in a relationship, but you're getting a new job, or you have money coming in, or you have this heartache and you do have a new opportunity in love that's solid, but you're not interested. Because then came out the Wheel of Fortune. This is luck on your side. We don't normally get these aces, but when we get these aces, they're blessed by the universe. And Spirit's like, you know what? Let's throw this bone out to Scorpio and see what they do with it. Because this is 3 fates working on your behalf to make something happen here for you. This is definitely fated, especially when I see the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a second chance here with somebody to have something stable, or this is a new job that's being blessed in your direction, even though you are dealing with this kind of pain. It is very interesting, and I can't wait to clarify and see what this is all about. Interestingly, even more is your advice. At first, I got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I get it. Go slow. That's the advice. Be methodical. Okay, fine. It also talks about being cautious. You're okay. Just go slow and just process. Then I got the Ace of Cups. I was like, wow, you have new love. You have a fresh new start in love. That's the opportunity. Do you see this? And this gives me chills, guys. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Pentacles. And you have the Ace of Cups. And the most ironic is what's missing is the Ace of Wands. That's the physical card. So you have love, you have money, you have truth, you have honesty, and Spirit's like, you're okay. Just go slow, just be methodical in your approach, 1 foot in front of the other, day by day. Go towards this fresh new start in love, even if this is your career we're talking about, or a person, go in that direction, but take your time. Now, in your outcome is the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. So you're walking away from something that just clearly doesn't interest you at all, Scorpio. And I'm just going to be blunt. And I think this is why, you know, if you're new to my channel, I kind of rip off the Band-Aid. I don't sugarcoat things. So I think a lot of people that do come to my channel is because they want the truth and the honesty so they can deal with the situation at hand. So if the story resonates with you, great. But this is the energies that you're going to be taking. I'm sorry, but here's the truth. You're leaving. Somebody's leaving because it's unrequited love. Somebody here is leaving because they don't see this as a blessing at all. That's being divine to them by God. This is somebody bored. This is somebody who cares less. This is a missed opportunity. Interesting though, when we have the 8 of Cups, this person goes away, thinks things through, but when they come back, do they come back and see it's a blessing in disguise? Or do they reject it altogether? Let's start clarifying and see what's going on here. Very, very interesting reading. And it's funny because right before I started doing your video, I was like, Spirit, who should I be reading for today? So here's a new update on my channel, guys. I'm going to be only doing 6 zodiacs weekly. I felt guilty that I couldn't do everybody. So I'm doing 6 zodiac signs every single week, and they're going to be uploaded on Saturday and Sunday morning. Please hit that bell down below, that notification button. The other 6 zodiacs, I'm only doing them up monthly until I can grow that audience. Then they will become weekly. But you guys, you are going to be one of my weeklies. Please let me know how you feel, as also when we do the extended, because I'm not sure if I should be doing the extended readings for you guys yet. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But right now, let's see what the Five of Swords and the Hierophant is all about. Oh my God, remember when we first started the video, you had the Queen of Pentacles, the other deck. In this deck, she came out in the reverse. This is talk on, again, I'm gonna be blunt, no sugarcoating. Please don't be offended by me. You take what I say and you make it to your own benefit. And I judge nobody. So I just want you to know that. This is full-blown love and respect here. Now, also, cross-watchers, please take that into account. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse usually talks about a selfish female. And like I said, yes, you are my queens, this and that. Of course, it can be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus individual here that is selfish, in a sense. But it also could talk about needing to take care of yourself. And in this case, this is what I think it is, because it's like the preliminary message that came out in the beginning of your video. You're wanting to put stability. You want roots. And right now, you're trying to take care of yourself. You're trying to, and I don't mean selfish in a negative way, because out of all the queens, the Queen of Wands, Pentacles, Swords, all the elements, this is the only queen, the Pentacles, that in the reverse can be okay and understood. Because sometimes we do need to take care of ourselves. That's why you had the healing card before. So in this case, you're thinking about yourself. You're thinking like what's going to best benefit you by cutting something out. Yes, it's got a little bit of a selfish attitude behind it, but sometimes the Queen of Pentacles needs to do this because she's constantly giving. All right? And because of this action, you're trying to get yourself mentally unstuck. And so I think you're looking at it from a different perspective, which in a weird way is kind of healthy, all right? Because you might have been confused as to what option to do, what to take. Because the Two of Pentacles is waffling, it's wavering, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Can't decide between two options. These balls, when you keep doing this, they will eventually fall because it's not sustainable. Because at the end of the day, you still need to make a decision. So in the reverse, you're like, fuck it, I can't deal with this anymore. I just can't, because it's not sustainable. And maybe the confusion, you couldn't make a decision, you didn't know what to do, it was mentally stressing you out. So you're like, no, I'm getting myself out of this mental prison. I'm getting myself out of this mental jail. I'm not going to deal with it. I got to take care of myself. And I think this is what you're doing with this Five of Swords. I think you're realizing that. And you're saying to yourself, look, I need to take care of me right now, because right now I'm stressing out. I'm in mental jail. I'm in a mental prison. I can't handle this. You are going towards this, whatever this stable thing is, this Ace of Pentacles. That's right. What you're doing is you're going to Empress level. You're elevating yourself. You're growing. Your growth is exponential right now. And you know what's funny? October 25th, we have an eclipse. So you are going to be purging a lot of shit and a lot of emotions, Scorpio, on the 25th, because you're like, that's enough. I need to move forward. And you're very decisive, which is kind of like a nice thing to do for yourself. I mean, it's like amazing. I'm almost a little, not just impressed, I'm also a little jealous. I wish I could be more like this energetically, to be honest with you. I mean, a lot of people can curse it, but at the end of the day, it's an energy that they all need to borrow, to do, to take care of oneself. And that's kind of what you're doing. So it's a nice thing. Like the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So many people say in this stuck energy. You're not. You're calculating it. You're debating it. You're at that crossroads. You're like, how do I get out of this? Because you don't want to be in this position anymore. That's why you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and you have the Two of Wands upright. You're basically at that threshold where you're about to move forward in life. All right, yeah, see, look, you're walking away. You have invested time and energy here in a relationship, in a marriage, in a job, whatever this is, an investment, and you're done. You've plucked one of these seeds from your harvest and you said, I'm going to replant this somewhere else. The other thing I got in my mind too with this is, You might also be, for those of you, if this is business related, you might be expanding into other parts. Like, for example, if you have a franchise, you're expanding. Something like that. That's for a small pocket of you. Everyone else, you're moving on and you're investing in somewhere or something else, which is going to be challenging. Okay, there will be roadblocks. There will be challenges. There will be competition. But you're going towards your power. You're getting your control back. Some of you could also be dealing with an Aries here. What is the Three of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune? And the Ace of Pentacles, please. Somebody is making you a solid offer here. But there is some heartache. And I don't know if you're causing it or you're feeling it. But there's a second chance here with somebody. Your commitment, your previous commitment to somebody, your previous job, I don't know, your previous marriage. Look at this. This is a divorce, a breakup of a commitment or a marriage or something that you used to make money in. You have a second chance here, a second opportunity. And you're going to have to make a judgment call. And this is why you're at the crossroads. But you feel like you're just, I don't know, I feel like you're moving on. Truly, I'm not going to lie. What's the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles for their advice? Fresh new start, go towards fresh new start in love. Whether that's a new person or restarting something here brand new from scratch. Even if this is the same person that you had a marriage or commitment with. It's having a fresh new, like a redo. Or just a new person altogether. Usually the aces are new. Yeah, you're waiting for something. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, stop waiting. It's not coming in. It's not happening. Sometimes this can also talk about it's already arrived in your life. It's here. You don't have to wait anymore. But the way that because this is the clarifier, but the way I'm looking at it is, Spirit's like, you need to go towards a fresh new start in love. Just be cautious. Go slowly in that direction. So for some of you, the situation has already arrived and it's peaked. And others of you, it's like, stop waiting here for somebody. Go towards this new thing. All right? Because this is also telling me someone's been caught out there with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Whether this was an affair or cheating, everyone now knows what's going on here. Maybe you were involved with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini air sign. Because there was two energies, and you might have been wavering and flip-flopping on somebody that you were committed to, and you might have went out to a third-party situation. But I do see you leaving somebody that you're just no longer interested in. Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups, please. Yeah. Queen of Wands. Some of you could have been dealing with a female that's a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is the person that you're leaving. Others of you, this is if this is you, then this is you being third party. This is you being the mistress. This is you being the mister. You are the third party. And you're no longer interested in being that because you kind of want to put roots down. And you're just going in the direction that you feel is best suited for you. And now you're in this place where you're healing. There's definitely a fire sign involved in your situation that you need healing with or from. Aries, Leo, Saggy. All right, let's go on and do your reading with the Romance Angels. And you know why I love Oracle. If you don't know why, it's because I feel like this is Spirit Guide, this is Team Scorpio, this is your ancestors. They see things that we don't. You know how many times I say to myself, my God, my spirit guides must be looking down at me and be like, what is she doing? For the love of God, somebody course correct her. That's the Oracle cards. Team Scorpio, please. Codependency, forgiving, and learning. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck it says it's safe for you to love. So whoever you're afraid of loving, that you feel like they're not going to return your love, they will. That's what usually that card makes me feel it's saying. However, that's coming down the pike. Those of you that are my members, that is the only way you can access the extended reading. The extended link is down below in the description box. What we do is we do a mini deep dive with tarot and we layer over this. And then we see how your person feels about you, the actions that they're going to take towards you, and their actual intentions towards you, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then what spirit has. And then we also go from Aries to Pisces because you're not all dating the same sign. Now, with that said, we have an issue here. There's an addiction here. There's obsession here with codependency. Somebody here needs to be in a relationship because they're afraid to be alone, and this is the only reason that you're afraid to move on. This could be you or the person that you're dealing with. Forgiving and learning. Forgiving for your transgressions, forgiving for the third party situation, whether it was you or your partner, and learning from the process and moving on if possible, either by together and mending it, or you go your separate ways, but you've learned your lesson and healing that part of you, because we're all humans and we all make mistakes. So there's forgiving and learning in this situation, and I see it because there's a walking away action at the end of the week, and then there's the codependency, understanding why you're doing what you're doing and learning to work on this codependency issue. Like I said, in the extended, we will do a deep dive in that. Now, I want to get one card from Wisdom House of Night, another oracle card. I do have to read from it, but I love it so much. I think everyone should buy this oracle deck from Amazon. It's like super cool. If you ever have a question, you really don't know what to do, give this deck a good shuffle. Your spirit guides know how to guide you. Team Scorpio, please. Team Scorpio, please. I think I also have the link to this in the description box if you're interested in buying it from Amazon. I just think a little shuffle here. Team Scorpio, what do they need to hear? And they're very inexpensive. All right, what we got? Confidence. That be you. Let's see what it's trying to say. There are a few of my chosen ones who have the confidence and courage to live forever. There is one such immortal being who has kept this oracle safe in a castle in the Isle of Skye to be given to you when the time is right. This time is now. This is your time. The world needs you. Much is going to be asked of you as you move through your life's challenges and receive my gifts. Know that I have chosen you, and you have everything you need to make the right decision. Walk with your head held high and take the next step towards your goals with confidence. I will be with you every step of the way. That's because you guys are highly intuitive, and that's kind of what it's trying to say. That you know your spirit guides are around you. You know they guide you. Your intuition is bang on. And you need to remind yourselves to be confident of it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you already know that. That's why you have confidence here. But remember that your intuition's never going to fail you, and that your spirit guides are guiding you at this point in time. And along with the advice that I see here, I think you guys will be just fine. All right, please, by all means, leave in your comments down below, and I will see you on the next reading. Everyone else, I will see you at the extended.